Germany's Chancellor Olaf Scholz says any future peace talks on Ukraine must include Russia.
Experts say glaciers in Austria are shrinking, and the trend is continuing elsewhere too. If it keeps up, they could be gone within years.
Germany's Chancellor Olaf Scholz has said that he and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky agree that Russia should be included in a future peace conference aimed at ending the war in Ukraine. Scholz also called for increased efforts to solve the conflict.
Es wird auf alle Fälle eine weitere Friedenskonferenz geben und der Präsident und ich sind einig, dass es auch eine sein muss mit Russland dabei.
A previous international peace conference in Switzerland in June ended with 78 countries expressing support for Ukraine's territorial integrity, but otherwise leaving the path forward unclear. Russia didn't participate in those talks. Meanwhile, Zelensky has said he's thankful for the support he received at the Ukraine Defense Contact Group meeting in Ramstein on Friday. At that meeting, US Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin said the Biden administration would announce another $250 million military aid package. The UK said it would send 650 air defense missiles, while Germany pledged a further 12 self-propelled howitzers.
Дякую всім, хто працює та воює заради України, заради наших людей та наших інтересів, інтересів нашої держави, української держави. Кожен день, кожен тиждень мають робити Україну сильніше.
And on the battlefield, fierce fighting continues near the town of Pokrovsk. More than 20,000 inhabitants remain in the city despite Ukrainian authorities continuing to evacuate the strategically important town. Spain's Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez has arrived in Beijing, the first stop of a trip to China which aims to strengthen the commercial relationship. Sanchez will be received by China's President Xi Jinping and will hold talks with the country's Prime Minister Li Qiang. He'll fly to Shanghai on Monday evening, where he'll open the Spain-China business meeting on Tuesday. Sanchez's trip to China comes at a tricky time for relations between the European Union and the world's second-largest economy. The EU imposed provisional tariffs on Chinese electric vehicles in July. The European Commission said that Chinese firms unfairly benefit from government subsidies, allowing them to keep their prices artificially low. That prompted Beijing to file a complaint with the World Trade Organization. And China's Commerce Ministry said it had launched an anti-dumping investigation into imports of pork products from the EU. Spain is Europe's largest pork exporter and in 2023 supplied China with around 22% of its imported pork, trade that's worth €1.2 billion.
Researchers and hydrologists surveying glaciers in Salzburg say that the natural wonders are losing mass and size again this year.
So eine Einstrahlung haben wie heute, so mit 8 bis 9 Stunden Sonnenschein, verliert der Gletscher in seiner Höhe die 10 Zentimeter.
In the last 25 years, the Stubacher Sonnenblickkies Glacier in Austria lost half its mass. Where there used to be ice 10 meters thick, there is now bare rock. Researchers say that if the trend continues, it's only a matter of time before the glacier disappears. And this is the same for glaciers elsewhere as well.
Ich gehe davon aus, dass in 10 Jahren man keinen Gletscher mehr sehen wird. Wir werden da vielleicht kleine Eisflecken noch sehen. Aber durch das, dass wir über die Geometrie des Gletschers sehr gut Bescheid wissen, kann man das eigentlich sehr sicher sagen. Und es geht ja nicht nur dem Gletscher so, sondern vielen anderen auch. Gletscher, die in Österreich bis 3000 Meter reichen hinauf, die werden wir in den nächsten 10, 15 Jahren kaum noch sehen.